Have you ever played a game and noticed something strange, something hidden, something mysterious that made you go, Well, developers have been hiding riddles in their games for as long as they've existed. One game in particular has created a riddle so baffling that even 2 years after its release, clues are still surfacing.
The game is Trials HD. Released in 2009 on Xbox Live Arcade, players had to guide their motorbike through a series of tough obstacle courses in a world of exaggerated physics. Soon, however, dedicated players discovered there was more to this game than meets the eye.
Within this game, Trials HD, there is a number of Easter eggs or secrets that have been hidden within the game. Gradually, people have been uncovering these, and what we've actually subsequently found out is that all of these individual clues, they're all part of a larger riddle that exists within the game. The theory that I'm working on is that the clues can be placed into two major categories. One is a whole range of significant historical events. The other part of the clues that I guess I can see is they seem to revolve around mathematics or codes or clues or something like that. I tend to believe that those two things, one of them represents the answer, one of them represents the question. I'm not entirely sure how to piece them together.
While most games these days have simple, self-contained Easter eggs, the Trials HD riddle is bound to make your head spin. Check this out. Search hard enough and you might come across some squares. This is in fact the golden ratio, part of the Fibonacci sequence, an irrational mathematical constant studied for generations that appears countless times in geometry, art and architecture. Further on, you'll discover an image of two circles, thought to be found within the interstellar envelope, placed on the Voyager spacecraft in 1977 as a way of humans communicating to other intelligent life in space. And space is where you'll find a series of stars that make up the Orion constellation, the very same constellation found in the space station level of the game. The plot thickens when you discover two signs spelling out De Divina Proportione, which translates to the divine proportion, a manuscript about the golden ratio written by Luca Pacioli, an Italian mathematician who collaborated with Leonardo da Vinci. Da Vinci was thought to have been born in the year 1452 and was responsible for many great works in art and science, one of which was a sketch of a flapping wing, just like a sculpture found deep within Trials HD. And it goes on. Charles Darwin's Tree of Life, a DNA sequence, mystery boxes, binary code, Roman numerals, the number 42, an ancient map, notes to Ode to Joy, a woolly mammoth, and even a 15,000-year-old prehistoric cave painting. There definitely is something about riddles and mysteries that draws us in and keeps us hooked. So why do we feel so compelled to solve them? And more importantly, why would a game developer go to so much effort to hide one?
Well, if you want to make your mark and reach people, you have to give them something to think about. Something that touches their mind on a different level. Something that they will remember after the game is long gone. Well, generally I try to read lots of different books, watch different movies. I have different interests generally, and I like to try new things out. So it came together with all these different ideas floating around, and well, I put them in the game.
I think as gamers, we're interested in, we pride ourselves on being effective puzzle solvers. Whether it's in a game mechanic or whether it's actually something like this, I think we take pride in being able to say, I could figure that out, I was able to achieve that, I was able to get to that point. Granted, this is quite a difficult thing to get through, but again, as gamers, we like having, quite difficult tasks. I think it'd be a shame if it didn't get solved. I think there's been so much effort from a lot of people, including the developer, to put it together, and then a number of people trying to solve this.
Well, the riddle is still unsolved. People think that they know about Trial secrets, but the rabbit hole goes much deeper than that. I hope and I know it inspires some of our community, it inspires our track creators, and that's a nice little bonus.
With still no answer, Trials HD has at least proved one thing. a complex enough riddle can dramatically increase the lifespan of a game. So, the next game you're playing, scratch a little below the surface and who knows, you might just come across the next big mystery.
Good story, Goose. It seems the Trials HD rabbit hole goes deeper and deeper.
Indeed it does. But to help all those riddle solvers out there, we got an exclusive clue from Antti, the developer.
I can tell you one thing. Usually the question is asked first. Maybe that's the case here too.
Well, that makes it totally obvious now, doesn't it?
Not really.
No, it's still really confusing.
You better get out of here before Hex comes back.